Good evening. Tonight is what, day 20? We got like, what, 12 days left? 12 days left. Wow. Tonight I kind of want to just slow everything down. If you are new, welcome. If you are watching a live, welcome. If you are watching a replay, welcome. I'm grateful that you are here. I'm grateful that you took out the time to watch a live because I find that most people don't watch lives unless they're, but I'm not getting into all of that. But I am grateful for all that show up and all that stay. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Francine. Like you're always here. Thank you for the support. I am grateful. I'm grateful. I was just saying that today is day 20. We literally have 12 days left. 12 days left. 12 days left. That is amazing. 12 days left. And tonight I'm going to kind of just slow it down. Hey, Nicole, welcome. I haven't seen you on here. This is your first time. If you're new here, let everybody in the chat know you're new. Hey, Christine. Hey. Thank you. And I will, and I will, and I will. I'll have a great conversation for you, sis. We are basically just talking about fear and why we need to. Thank you. That's what I said, Nicole. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Where you connecting from tonight, Nicole? Where you connecting from? Let the people know where you connecting from. I would ask you, but I don't want to be too personable. I know you don't like all of that. Because I want to ask you, like, how far along are you on your journey? Oh, my goodness. All right, welcome. We're going to be moving forward. So tonight we're going to discuss 1 John 4 and 18. Okay, 4 and 18. And basically what it's talking about is fear. And fear usually shows up. Fear usually always shows up when we're trying to control an outcome. When we're trying to be in control of a certain or particular outcome. That's just it. And most of us try to be in control of a lot of our outcomes. We figure if we're in control of them, then it has to turn out the way we expect it to. But that's because you have a lot of fear in your heart. You have a lot of fear showing up. You haven't accepted or embodied, as I should say, love. Love, love, love. Yes, fear of the unknown. But that's the thing. The unknown is the what you shouldn't fear. The unseen, that's what you shouldn't fear. It's the one thing you could actually trust. It's the one thing that's true. The unknown, the unseen. It's the one thing that you actually have control over, and it's inner. And I wouldn't say control, but you can create. And if we knew the outcomes of things, we wouldn't fear exactly. But no, that's not even just it. If you embrace love, so we do got to know what fear is in order to know what love is. So we have to have experienced fear first. But let me say something to you. Let me say something. Once you've embraced and embodied love, those things that you fear, those outcomes that you fear the most, they stop showing up. They stop showing up because you've embodied love and you know that, not to say that things won't happen, but you're not fearing them. You're going to always see the good in them. You're going to see the positive in them and the lessons within them. Fear usually only shows up when you're trying to control the outcome. When you think that you have complete and total control. We're co-creators. We don't control that. How? You love the unknown. How can you love something you don't know? Okay, so how can you love something or fear something that you don't know is going to happen? Most people say, don't talk to strangers because they fear something is going to happen. So how do you fear the unknown? How do you fear the unknown? You create the unknown. Little do you know, you're creating it. That's what I'm saying. So embrace what you can't see. Embrace what you can't see because that's what you can create. I won't say can control, but that's what you can create. Instead of embracing the fear, teaching yourself and learning that, hey, stranger danger, or, I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent next month. That's fear. You placing fear on it. Like those things don't serve us. Those things don't serve us. You fear the fact you don't know, but you do know. And if you embraced and embodied that knowing, because you know, you just forgot that you know. Not knowing is scary. Right? Not knowing is the scariest part, so don't create that part. Lock in, embody it. I do know that no matter what, I'm going to have this paid and release it and let it be. Do what you do. I'm not telling you not to take action, but let it go, because calm and peace attracts. Calm and peace attracts. Anxiety and fear pushes it away. Anxiety and fear pushes it away. Wait, so like when you are sick, you are scared of how bad, but you creating that though. Why can't you, okay, you're sick, right? You're sick. Let's just say if you're sick. Why are you going to feed yourself, I don't know how bad this can get. What if I die? You're creating that. Are you not? So why not say, okay, you know what? I'm going through this right now. Acknowledge it. I'm going through this right now. I'm not feeling well. What can I do? Instead of jumping into how bad it can get, jump into the solutions. What can I do to make myself feel better or to help myself be better? And as much as you may be in pain, stick with the most positive side of it, because I guarantee you it's a lesson in it. There is a lesson in it. It's always good in it. I know it don't sound like it, and it don't feel like it at the time, especially when you're experiencing it. But that's when the truth comes out. That's when you hone in on, hey, I know I can heal myself. I know this too shall pass. Not, I know this can get bad, or I know I'm going to die, because guess what? You're creating that. That's what I say. Don't create something that you don't want. Create something that you do want. But we're so busy creating things to show up in our life that we don't want. Oh, I'm broke. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay this next bill. Oh, I'm sick. I'm probably dying. Why are you creating that? And then worse, you using those words with emotions because you're experiencing it. So it's inevitable for you to be having a feeling behind it. So how did you forget that you don't know? You were born that we were born to have to remember. And once you've awakened, you start to sense these things. If you watch my channel, my videos this week, you'll understand what I'm saying. All of my videos are explaining this week. All of them is saying what actually is remembrance. Because that's what it is. How did you forget? Yeah, it is. It is. How did you forget that you don't know? Are you talking about another life? Okay, so I'm talking about the programming. Let's just talk about what happens from the moment that we are born. From the moment we are born into survival mode. Our parents from the very rib are surviving. They are going to work. They are hustling to pay bills. They are tired. They are burnt out. And that's the programming we absorb. That's the programming that we take in. That's the fear that I tell you we are taught. Same thing when you go to church now. They're taking us to church while we little. And they're teaching us that sin is bad. Hell, you're going. Heaven, God bless it, you may get there. All of that is wrong because it's teaching you fear. And they can't help it because that's the way that they were taught. So why not question those things, especially if they don't serve us? Why not question those things? Because that fear right there shapes our reality. From the time we are born, well, hell, you're going if you sin. So if you watch my previous videos, sin is nothing more than missing the mark. It's being misaligned with your truth. It's being misaligned with a relationship, with a job, with whatever you're involved with. If you're misaligned with, you're not happy with it, you don't want to be there, you hate it, you're misaligned with it. You're missing the mark. That's all sin is. Sin is not nothing more. It's not no unworthiness. That's what you were taught that sin was. Sin is not being unworthy. Sin is nothing to fear. Sin is simply being misaligned and missing the mark. And guess what? You don't have to stay there. It's not a permanent state. It's not. So, and hell doesn't even exist. Hell is a state of being. You create hell here on earth. You create hell for yourselves here on earth with your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Okay? And heaven is as well a state of being. You can create heaven because it's up in your meds. You create heaven here on earth. Why would you have to wait to die to experience heaven? And most of the people right now is experiencing hell. So why would you wait? Why would you experience hell here on earth and then die and experience more hell? Where's the fairness in that? Where does that even make sense? Forget the fairness in it. Why? Where does that make sense at? And And I don't blame you because I was taught the same thing. I was taught, hey, you die, you sin, you go to hell. I moved out of my parents' house when I was freaking, 19? No, 21 with a baby because I thought that I was sinning myself or I would sin myself if I talked back to my father. Mind you, I'm 21 with a child, and I moved out and moved into a shelter because I didn't want to sin because of what I was taught sin meant. The fear I was taught. We've been taught to fear for a very long time, and it doesn't serve us. All we do is repeat cycles in our life based off our old teachings, based off our old programmings, and it don't serve us because throughout our whole life we live in freaking misery. So why not try something else? If the old teachings wasn't working, listen, if the old teachings wasn't working for you and they still not working, why not try something new? Why not switch it up and try something else somebody else is telling you because they telling you it works? There's a bunch of YouTubers on here talking about spirituality, awakening, awareness, consciousness, and it's serving them. They stepped away from what they was taught from the pastors. They stepped away from what they were taught from their parents because it wasn't working for them. So that's what we got to do. We got to learn to start questioning what don't serve us. We got to learn to start questioning that stuff that don't make sense. Sin, hell, all of that foolishness. And it's no blame to them. Because like I say all the time, in order for us to know who we are, we got to be who we're not. Okay? Because we are nothing more than spiritual beings having a human being experience. And awareness, consciousness, they serve us. So once we start actually stepping out of that zone that we've been taught to live in, the fear-based teaching, because that's all we've been taught. We were taught fear-based teaching. Trust me, I lived, ate, and breathed church. Christianity, I should say. And there's nothing wrong with it because we are all one, so it's all still part of us. But I'm going to do what I can do to shift a few spirits, a billion, I ain't even going to say a billion, and get us to start living life in a different perspective and seeing life in a different view. And I won't get us to do it because that's not my job. I'm simply a messenger here to share my truth, hoping that you can find your way back home. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Because the journey that I'm on is just, I feel like home here. This information, it resonates with me. It makes me a higher version of myself, and that's what I want for us. Take a shot next time before you go live so you can relax. You're welcome. Oh, my goodness. Am I doing too much? No. I get so excited about talking about this. That's it. It just makes me so excited inside. Like, I'd be so happy and so excited to talk about it. So if I'm too loud or I'm too rowdy, I apologize. I'm just being me, though. I'm not going to take that away from me. I don't drink either, ma'am. That's not my thing. But you can take the shot for me. Take the shot for me, sis. So I get very excited when I'm talking about this spirituality because it resonates with me and it sits well. And it's making me a better version of myself. It's making me a better version of myself. Nervous? Absolutely not. I've been doing this for 20 days, maybe more than 20 days because I go live every Saturday. I'm just excited. I'm literally just excited. I've learned to tone down. I've learned to give up nervousness because nervousness means fear. And I embrace love. I literally embody love. So I'm literally this excited right now because I love to speak about this. I love to share this information with others because we're in a shift right now. 2026 is the year of awareness. And there's going to be a lot of souls waking up and a lot of souls confused. Or a lot of spirits, I should say. And, ma'am, no, I don't do Xanax. Ma'am, I don't pop pills, ma'am. I'm good off of this. But there's a lot of people waking up to this and they're not understanding. They feel alone. A lot of people feel alone. They don't have people they can talk to about it. Trust me, I understand that. So I come here so that I can, be here with them and shift in the moment with them. And, just live happier, healthier, peaceful, prosperous, wealthy, healthy lives. Because I don't know which human being today don't seek for those things. It's in our nature. It's natural. It's not normal. It's natural. It comes natural to us. We're not doing this because we were told to do it. We are seeking these things because it comes natural to us. You know, like the nature, you see how the nature operates? Why should we operate any different? Hi again, Nicole. How are you? Nicole, where are you? Are you on a spiritual journey at this moment? Have you had a shift? Since you're here and you're speaking and you're very funny, have you had a shift in awareness or in consciousness? Talk to me. If you want, I can hit live and you could come on here and speak if you're ready. I'm just saying. But have you had a shift in awareness? Because I promise you, this journey right here is amazing. And we all have to go through our own journey. We all are on journeys. But fear is something that holds us back. Fear is something that holds us back. And it's only because we are trying to control the outcome. We are co-creators. These things happen in divine timing. Okay? In divine timing. I need you to know when that check ain't in the bank, when your bank account isn't experiencing the money you want, you need to know. Embody the fact that you know it's coming. I may not be experiencing it right now, but I don't have no fear or no doubt that it's there. It's there. Okay? Because the moment you're in the house, oh my goodness, Lordy. Nicole, you are hilarious. You are shifting in whiskey right now. Okay, no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone, sis. Shifting that whiskey. I'm only sharing these perspectives, and I'm not here to change, like I say all the time, I'm not here to change anybody's beliefs. I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm not here to argue with theology. I'm simply here to open your mind to new perspectives. So take what resonates, and guess what? Leave the rest in love. Anybody that comes in here is a judgment-free zone. I've heard some really live stories in here. And this journey, along this journey, you're going to come into a lot of journeys, a lot of wildness. And it's okay. It's fine. Because I sense that we chose these challenges. I sense that we chose these environments. I sense that we even chose our parents. We chose our parents. We chose them. And not everybody can resonate with that just yet. But I feel like, I know, forget that. I'm not feeling like anything. I know that we did those things. We did. We absolutely did. I'm glad you're here tonight, Nicole. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. So I know that we absolutely, and I'm going to tell you this, we chose our parents. Nicole, do you believe that we chose our parents? Francine, if you're still here, if you are here, I'm glad. Awesome. That makes me feel good. So answer, do you feel like we chose our parents? Anybody in the chat, talk to me. Nicole, do you feel like you chose your parents, or you just came here and God chose everything for you? Because I can tell you right now, my father will tell you that that's not something. So you don't think you chose your own parents. So let me ask you this. Who do you think chose your parents for you? And not the hell no. Girl, there ain't no hell. There ain't no hell. You create hell. You can live in hell. It's a state of being. But why do you feel like you didn't choose your own parents? Because I know I did. I chose my environment. I chose the challenges, but I didn't get to choose the outcomes. Hey, Vision, how are you? How are you, honey? How are you? Vision, let me ask you a question. I just asked Nicole the same thing. She said, hell no. Do you feel like, and Nicole, Vision is young. Vision is what? Vision, how old are you again? 9, 12? Tell me again how old you are. Let me ask you something, Vision. Do you feel like you chose your parents, or do you feel like God gave you your parents? God chose your parents for you. That's right, she's 12, Nicole. Because Nicole's mouth is a little reckless, Vision. I'm noticing that from the chat tonight. But we still love her. We absolutely still love her. Thank you for being here, Nicole. And if you guys are here tonight, I'm asking a serious question. Do you feel like you chose your parents? Or do you feel like God chose your parents for you? Talk to me, because I'm going to tell you right now, I chose my parents. I chose my environments, and I chose the challenges. I don't get to choose the outcomes, but I can create. I can create. I have a pen. I can start to write down what I believe and what I want to show up, and guess what? I can embody it, and then I can manifest it, and it can be attracted to me. Yes. Yes. Okay, Francine, do you think you chose your parents? Oh, wow. I hope you win in those volleyball games. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're good at it. Francine, do you feel like you chose your own parents? And listen, I'm just here to chat tonight. We already got through our message. We already I already shared my information with you about fear and how love needs to be embodied. And love needs to be embraced, because fear, we only have fear when we fear the outcome. When we're not the ones who get to choose the outcome. We don't. We can create. We can create what we want to show up and manifest in our lives. But we are co-creators. So the outcome isn't ours. So why do we fear the outcome? And little do we know, we create. That fear creates what you don't want to show up in your life. That fear creates what you don't want to show up in your life. Oh, Francine, you don't want to answer that question, huh? I mean, that's fine. You don't have to. No pressure, sis. No pressure. I love you. And I love the fact that you're here every night with us. I do. How the volleyball's been going, Vision? Grace, I know you've been winning them. I used to like volleyball when I was growing up, too. I didn't play professional like you do, because you will be. You already playing now. Nicole, are you still here? Because I still want to know why you feel like you don't choose your parents. I know you said hell no. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So fear is one of those things, again, I say all the time, and I've said tonight like maybe 3 times. Fear is something that we have to experience in order to know what love is, and to embrace and embody love in a way differently than we do fear. Because fear is not something we want to show up. Oh, so you do believe that we pick our own parents. I like that. Hey, Marquise, how are you? Marquise, I was just asking a question. I'm sorry if I'm putting you on the spot. Oh, see, look at you. You already answered. Absolutely. I feel like I sense we pick our own parents. I sense that we pick our own challenges. We pick our environments. The only thing we don't get to choose, but we do have help in creating, is the outcomes. Because that's where the co-creating comes in. And we are co-creators with our higher source. We're one, though. Don't get it wrong. We are still one. But yes, we do. And I would give y'all a crazy story right now, but I don't want to scare y'all. Because I can remember, and I know this, I had a dream when I picked my parent. And my parent, oh, yes, and my parent didn't even know I was there. How about that? My parent, my mother, didn't even know she had me. She passed out before she had me because she had twins. She had twins, and she didn't know she was pregnant with twins. But I wasn't planning on going with her. I'm just going to tell you this from now. I have a spirit that jumped down before me, and when she jumped, I said, "You won't be leaving me." I jumped behind her. Yes, I woke up from a dream, and this is now it made sense to me. For years, I used to think that I was a mistake or a miracle. The soul is ancient, absolutely, and it knows exactly what we need to experience here for the sake of evolving. Say that aloud. Say that louder, Marquise, for the people in the back, because I don't think they heard you. Let me read that again. The soul is ancient. It lived many, many lives, and it knows exactly what we need to experience here for the sake of evolving. Because every time we come back, we bring just a little bit more with us. We are higher beings every time we come back. I believe it. My mother is judging me. I feel attacked. She keeps texting. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, Nicole. How about you just push that to the side and you stay here with us? Because we're hitting on some gems right now, some jewels that's going to serve you. And let's put that fear That fear-based texting that she giving you to the side. Okay? We got you. We here for you. Oh, Nicole says hi to Marquise. Marquise, Nicole is a little wild tonight. This is her first time on our chat. I love her. I love her. No judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. I don't judge anybody or condemn. So this is her first time. Marquise, Nicole. All right, Nicole, back up off Marquise. And yeah, so definitely. Oh, you said you choose your parents. I didn't see that. Yes. Yes. Okay, you choose your parents. I'm glad you feel that way. Yeah, absolutely. So I've been on here for what? A few minutes now, and I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to ask whatever questions you want to ask. And as always, feel free to email me. Feel free to email me. Okay, Nicole, got it. Feel free to email me if you want to have personal conversations outside of this about your spirituality, your journey. Because I'm up. When my spirit has me up, I'm writing, I'm journaling, I'm meditating, I'm praying. Because I'm allowing my spirit to lead me at all times. I don't care if I have to get up. I'm sorry if I missed your comments. My bad. I apologize about that. But yes, it's shakolesworld@gmail.com. I will drop it in the chat. It should be on my intro page. And just email me. So, yeah. So, let me just do the closing because I'm not going to keep y'all here anymore. You guys can definitely, like I said, email me. And we can move forward. So, like I was saying, fear isn't something that we can control. It's not. And it's not something to fight. It's not something to fight. Because the more you resist, it persists. Oh my goodness, I'm ignoring Nicole. The more you resist, it persists. And it naturally dissolves. It naturally dissolves when love is embodied, when love is embraced. Trust me. I could come up with, you know what? I'm not even going to bring that. Y'all watch that video I dropped today. The video that's 8 minutes long. Watch that video because I shared a story in there. A very personal story. And it has a lot to do with me embodying love and letting fear go. Because I stayed in something because of the stability. I stayed in something because of the potential. I chose approval over alignment because I feared. And I never loved myself. Not that was before, because I love myself first now. I choose me. I choose alignment. But let me tell you something. That fear, it will have you miss out on a bunch of things. You will miss the mark. It's more like sinning. Don't miss the mark, guys. Don't miss the mark. I love y'all. Thanks for being here. For real. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the conversation, the back and forth. Tiki, where have you been? Where have you been? Tiki, I miss you. Fear is the opposite of love. Absolutely. And many think it's hate, but hate is love. It is. Love is in everything we say, we do. Love is us. Love is who we are. Love is God. And a lot of people like to think that inner being, that source is not love because they assume that their challenges and consequences is punishment, but it's not. It's absolutely not punishment. It's recalibration. It's reprogramming. Yes, hate is love. Love is wrapped in everything. What do you mean? Okay, Nicole. Nicole, you are seriously on one tonight. I love it. Okay, so hate. What is hate? What do you think hate is? Because love is wrapped into everything. It's just your perception of hate. And once you let go of fear and embody love, you won't even see hate. You got to see people for their level of consciousness, and that's it. So if you think someone can hate you, I don't hate because it takes too much from me. It's too much energy. It's on the same pendulum. It's a feeling. Listen, please stop the toxic. Hey, Sachin, how are you? Please stop the toxic. Okay, talk to me. What's the toxic? Hate is a different polarity of love. You got me to it. You beat me to it. I was just about to say it's the same feeling. It's just on a different level. You beat me to it. Thank you. Hate is a different polarity of love. Just live live. That's right. Turned upside down. Because if you look at live, that spells evil backwards. Turned upside down. You can't love anything you fear. Love, not hate. Exactly. Absolutely, Sachin. Love. I know, Sachin. We ain't seen you in a minute. Tiki, you've been quiet too. Fantastic. Hello, hello. Yes, love. Love, love, love. Love. Nicole. It's on the same spectrum. Just love, I know what you meant, Marquise. Thank you. I know exactly what you meant. I said live because I'm reading it out loud. But I got it. Thank you. How have you all been? So I'm done talking for the night. I'm just going to literally have a conversation with y'all. I'll probably edit this part out. So how have you all been? Sachin, I haven't seen you in a while. Tiki, you either. Marquise, I see you off and on. I'm glad you are here. I'm grateful for all of y'all. Y'all make my life so much better. Exactly, Nicole. And as long as you stay in that love, you good. I'm not entertaining you no more, Nicole. I am not. I'm glad you are here, though. Hate takes more energy. Yes. It lowers your frequency. No, I understand. I know I know a lot about that survival mode. You got to do what you got to do. But I try my best to make it. Yes. No worries. And I'm here every Saturday anyway. This month is the only month that I'm here every night at 7 p.m. Oh, so I won't be back because why, Nicole? Nicole, we welcome you. I love you. I want you to always show up. And I love the fact that you are engaging. Sis, you are good. No worries. I love you and I'm glad you are here. It's all love here. I thought that was that, Nicole. Nicole, baby girl. It's all love here. And I'm glad. That's all we can be. Anyway, I love you all. I'm not going to stay any longer. I will see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time. So if you're in Eastern, I believe that's 8. Pacific, I believe that's 5. I enjoyed y'all all too. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Tiki and Sachin, don't be a stranger. Nicole, no more cursing, please. Sachin, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to India. I have to go. While I don't have to go. I don't have to do anything. But I've been here. I don't want to bore you all. And you know I can talk. Because I can talk. I can definitely talk. Tiki, I love your little hearts. Those are cute. Those are cute. Yes, Tiki, I'm going. You going with me? Tiki, come on. Let's go together. Yes, thank you. Where am I going? To New Delhi, right? I think that's what you told me. Sachin, New Delhi. I know you are. I'm glad. Sachin, you got to email me. Tiki, you do too. It's Shakole's World, the same as my channel name at gmail.com. I'm seriously about to go, y'all. I love y'all. Okay, New Delhi. Okay, cool. All right, I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow if y'all make it. I'll be back here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central. So, like I said, Eastern, that's 8 p.m. And Pacific, that's 5. Yes, I know you're not from India. You're going to go with me, though. You're going to go with me. Okay, good. Thank you. I love y'all later.